Hey y'all, welcome and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Taj and I'm a paycheck budgeter documenting my financial journey here on YouTube. If you are returning, welcome back, beautiful budgeter. In today's video, it is going to be a pretty harsh reality check. I am going to be doing a debt update or debt video. This is going to be a goal for 2025 to pay down consumer debt. But I am going to sit down and actually come up with a game plan and look at some totals to see what I'm actually, like, how far in debt I am. If you are interested in seeing me work out these numbers, then stick around and keep on watching.
Get out the way, who got a watch, who got the time, I'm racing the clock. Even in my feelings, grind don't stop. Got big dreams, want big rocks. I got plans, you got talk.
All right, welcome back. So first things first, this is a pretty hard video for me because ending 2024, if you are not new to my channel, then you know I have been playing the catch-up game. I do have a few videos that I talk about robbing Peter to pay Paul, which is a reality for me. And just trying to get everything back on track. So coming into 2025, to be leaving 2024, robbing Peter to pay Paul and trying to get ahead of things and get caught up on things, it is kind of discouraging to be in that type of situation and then turn around and have to look at debt and come up with a game plan, because it's like, girl, how are you going to tackle debt when you're trying to catch up? Okay. But I am going to try my best to be positive. I do have a plan, but I need to be trying to come up with a plan for this. So we're just going to go ahead and we're going to jump right on into the video. First things first is I went on ahead and wrote down all of my consumer debt or debtors or whatever, who I owe. I have this booklet sitting here for a purpose. This is the download that I got from my girl Bunny over at Hop Into Budget with Bunny. Or Hop Into Budget with Bunny. I decided that I was going to use her download for extra debt payments. Another thing that I decided to do, a lot of these credit cards I don't even have. So I know the question is, my girl, if you don't have the cards, how in the hell do you owe them? Girl, yeah. Okay, so what I've decided to do before I even hit the record button was I went into my my PayPal, my Amazon account, and I deleted those cards. Because the thing was, although I didn't have the card to physically swipe, they were still being used whenever there was an impulse spending urge, because the cards were stored in, even though, you know, at the time that I cut these cards up, I didn't even think about the fact that, girl, you still got them stored in your third-party payment you know, accounts. So some of them were stored in PayPal, some of them are stored in my Amazon account. And so if I wanted to buy something online, even though I didn't have the card, it was like, oh, click, and then bam, I used the card. So I deleted those because we don't want any impulse spending in 2025, and once we are through with a card, we want to really be through with a card. So let's go ahead and jump on into the video. So my plan for the video is to basically first list out the amounts that I owe on each one of these accounts, and then add them up and get a total to see how much I'm in debt, y'all. Then I did decide that I wanted to do the snowball method. So I want to go ahead and list them in the order from lowest to largest so that I can determine which cards I'm going to try to tackle first, second, third, and so forth. I am going to be making my monthly payments, but I am going to use Bunny's booklet to make my extra debt payments. And so here on out, my 2025 budget, whenever you see me, when I'm doing my weekly budgets, whenever you see me write out debt challenge, this is what I'm talking about. I'm going to be not only making my monthly payments, but here, little at a time, I am going to be using these challenges to make extra debt payments to help me with my snowball method. I hope that makes sense, but it should once I kind of get on into the video. So I'm gonna just go ahead and jump right on into it. All right, so the first one, and this is crazy because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Girl, are you serious? So we have 12 accounts that we need to tackle. All right, so the first one is, and I did go ahead and, like I said, did my footwork. So I do have a list of the total amounts as of January 1st, what I owe on these cards. Mind you, these cards all have, these accounts all have balances and they all accumulate interest. So, I think, what is the other method outside of Snowball? The one that I think is called the avalanche method, where you tackle the accounts based upon the interest that each card has. But I decided to just go ahead and do the Snowball method, which focuses more so on the balance. I think I'm right. If I'm not, correct me in the comments. First up is Tower Loan. So Tower Loan is actually a new account that I had purchased toward the ending of the year. Well, actually the middle. I bought I'm gonna move this to the side for right now. I bought a table set, a kitchen table set, and it was 12 months, no interest. So what I did was the amounts that I'm supposed to pay every month will have me going over that 12 months. And I don't want to do that. So what I was doing was I was doubling my payments in order to pay it off early. So this one, the balance right now, and we need to have this one in order to take advantage of that 0 month. We need to have this one paid by May. But what I owe left on here is $751.58. So that's what's owed on Tower Loan. This is a line of credit that I have that I just kind of keep on the back burner in case I need to utilize it and then just pay it back. But it's a line of credit. And right now, as of right now, I owe $2,282.02. All right. So that is that. Now, my Merit card, I don't owe anything on it. So there is a 0 balance there. Capital One. So I have these numbers sitting on the side of it because I have 3 Capital One cards. And this, whenever you see a print, this is kind of even in my weekly budgets, you'll see this on the side. That's just helping me determine which card it is. But on this card, the balance on it is 2,200. No, y'all, I got that wrong. The balance on this one is $2,282.02. The balance on my line of credit, I got that wrong. My bad. The balance on my line of credit is actually $2,925.00. I had that mixed up. All right, so back down to this. So Capital One is $2,282.02. And then the other Capital One card ending in 4965, that one is $2,044.85. All right, so that's that. The last Capital One card is $968.99. And then I want to make a note here that this particular card has subscriptions that come out. So with this card, even though I pay it off, there are subscriptions that's going to be coming out of that. But what I'm going to do is what I'm going to do is the subscriptions that I have coming out off of this card, I am going to budget them and still pay that back off the card. But I just wanted to make a note that this card has subscriptions that come off of it. Care Credit is a card that I use for King, and the balance on that one is $521.67. Then we have Credit One. Y'all know that this one is finna be out of here because I made a decision that I don't want to have nothing to do with this card. So I am actually going to close that account because they still never got back with me on the convenience check that was supposedly was depositing. And the balance on here is $309.44. This one is my highest. It comes in at $445,977. All right, and then we have the Amazon, and that is $2,524.13. We have Zales, which this one was actually zeroed out, and then I ended up getting some earrings repaired, girl, and then earrings and my ring repaired, and so that's why it ended up with a balance. So it's $328.49. And then the last one is my Carnival card, and that one is $1,661.03. So these are my totals. So let's go ahead and see what, oh, I'm scared. Let's see what we got. So we're gonna do total debt. Amount. All right. So we have $751.58, $29.25, $22.82.02, $20.44.85, $968.99, $521.67, $309.44, $44.59.77, $25.24.13, $328.49, $16.61.03. All right, so, oh Lord. Okay, let me do this one more time just to make sure. Oh my God. Almost $20,000, y'all, in consumer. So we came in at $18,776.97 freaking cents. Oh, have mercy. So that's what it is. That's a lot. I was hoping 10 to 15, but this by American Express alone. All right, y'all. Ain't nothing to it but to do it, right? So let's jump into the snowball method. So according to this, my lowest did, I'm gonna number them. So my lowest one would be credit one. And it comes in at $309.44. All right, and then my second one would be Zales. And it comes in at $328.49. My next one would be Care Credit. It comes in at $521.67. Next would be Capital One Business. It comes in at $968.99. Next would be, oh no. This would be 5 and 4. Because Tower Loan, which by the time I get to this one, it may already be paid off because of the simple fact that I do double payments, but I still want to list them in order. So then would be number 6. So we have Carnival. We have coming in at $1,661.03. And then we have $4,965. So Capital One. And that one comes in at $2,044.85. Next we have So next we have 3431. And that comes in at $2,282.02. Then we have Amazon. That comes in at $2,524.13. Seems like the 2,000 was the mark for me. So chase Amazon. And then we have Elastic. That comes in at $2,925. And then the last one, I'm gonna just put it here, because we have 12, but one of them has a 0 balance. So the last one would be this big boy here, which is American Express. And it comes in at $4,459.77. With a total of $18,776.97. So if I was to, which I am going to, do the snowball method, I would tackle from the smallest to the largest. So my monthly payments on these cards will be the same, but each month I'm going to make extra debt payments using the challenges from this and probably the monthly challenges. Any extra leftover income, all of that, I am going to contribute to debt. I got to get this paid down. Definitely got to get this paid down. So I'm going to transfer this into my budget journal because I have a debt section in my budget journal. And I'm going to transfer this over with the totals. But I am going to keep this sheet so that I can know. Well, yeah, because I want to keep track of. I'm going to keep track of the totals and the payments in my journal, of course. But I'm using this sheet to see, just to kind of add a direct what is first, second, third, fourth. Or I might transfer this over to the back page of my journal, the budget section. That way I can kind of have this within my journal as well. Oh, Lord. So first up would be the Credit One card. And within that, we're going to make our, like I said, we're going to make our monthly payments, but we're going to add extra income. So the first one, which is Bunny wins $90 by holding 3 to the end. So the first one is going to be contributed to Credit One card. And the balance is $309.44. And so each challenge, I was saying that each challenge would be contributed to a debt, But I'm gonna until the debt is actually paid off. So if I finish this challenge, but this debt is not paid off, the next challenge will be going to that same. I'm gonna until the debt is actually paid off, the next challenge will go to the next debt. So yeah, and I am gonna try my best to any extra income, any leftover income. This is not a once a month. This is every week. I'm going to see what I have to contribute to. Now, I already have money set to the side that I've been actually, before I even did this video, I've been allocating money to debt. I just haven't, I wanted to do this video first to kind of get a idea of what I owe. But I made this envelope specifically for that extra debt payment, and I already have money that needs to go in that. So yeah. All right, y'all. This was a very hard video because, again, I'm already trying to get everything back on track. So to add debt to it, it's just like, it's one thing to be paying toward debt every week or every month, but it's a whole nother ball game when you put all of your debt in one place and then just see it for what it is. Like, total it all up and say, because every week you see maybe one or two of these, or maybe two or three of these, but to put them all in one place and then just look at the total, yeah. So, but we know what we're working with. So it's hard, but it's necessary. And so for 2025, my goal is to be consumer debt free. And in order for me to be consumer debt free, I need to pay off $18,776.97. All right, y'all, that is it for this video. If you like this video, if you like my channel, please give me a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell so that you can be notified each and every time I upload. And I will see you beauties in my next video. Okay, my girls, bye.